Beloved soul, in this moment of light and hope, take a deep breath and let yourself feel the presence of the archangels all around you. Picture a clear, open sky from which a golden radiance descends, embracing every detail of your life. This light isn't alone. It's carried on the wings of St. Michael and St. Gabriel, who now draw near with tenderness and strength, bringing messages from heaven directly to your heart. Listen closely. Archangel Michael, warrior of light, stands at your right. He wears shining armor forged by heavenly justice, and in his hand he holds a flaming sword that cuts through all negative energy, every dart of envy, every thought of defeat. To your left is Archangel Gabriel, the celestial messenger, holding a golden trumpet and a scroll of sacred promises. He not only announces good news, but also breathes courage and hope into you, filling your spirit with trust in what's ahead. Beloved soul, how many times have you felt weary, as if carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders? How many times have tears silently streamed onto your pillow, and you thought no one saw your pain? Today, heaven answers. Every tear you've shed has been gathered like a precious pearl, and every prayer has been noted. Nothing has gone unnoticed by the loving gaze of God and the angels. Saint Michael approaches and touches your heart with the tip of his sword of light, breaking the chains of anxiety, fear, and insecurity. Feel these bonds dissolving now, like ropes coming undone, like shackles breaking apart. At the same time, Saint Gabriel whispers sweet words in your ears. You are not alone. Victory has already been declared for you. New paths are opening, and your abundance has already begun to blossom. Beloved soul, imagine yourself walking on a golden road that stretches out before you. As you move forward, each step is lit by torches of angelic light. Saint Michael goes ahead, clearing thorns and stones, ensuring your path is safe. Saint Gabriel walks beside you, proclaiming promises of abundance, health, and joy. This road doesn't lead to the unknown, but to the fulfillment of the dreams heaven has placed in your heart. Now, before we continue, write this affirmation of faith in the comments. I receive prosperity and new paths from the archangels. And this simple act is a spiritual declaration. By writing it, you tell the universe you are open to receiving the abundance already prepared for you. Beloved soul, the angels also ask you to do an exercise of love. Place your hand over your heart and repeat softly, I forgive myself, I accept myself, I am loved by God. Feel the healing energy this affirmation brings. Each word is like a balm that mends old wounds and starts a new phase in your life. At this moment, St. Michael places a shield of blue light over you, shining like the starry sky. This shield protects your mind from negative thoughts and strengthens your spirit against spiritual struggles. St. Gabriel places a golden key in your hands, a symbol of the doors that will open before you. Doors of prosperity, doors of reconciliation, doors of peace. Beloved soul, perhaps you're asking yourself, but is this for me? Do I deserve it? The angels respond, yes, it is for you, because you are a beloved child of heaven. Yes, you deserve it, because every effort, every tear, and every prayer were seeds planted in sacred ground, and now it's time for harvest. Before we move on, write your lucky number for today in the comments. 7. Write it like this. I receive the energy of the angels. My lucky number is 7, and I am blessed. This number signifies completeness, protection, and triumph. Beloved soul, if this message has touched your heart, be sure to subscribe to this channel. This helps us continue bringing words of healing and hope, reaching many other souls who also need to hear the voice of the angels. And don't forget to leave your like, because every gesture of faith you make here is also a way to spread light. Now close your eyes once more. Imagine St. Michael placing his flaming sword before you, drawing a line on the ground and declaring, from this point forward, no harm can cross this line to reach you. And imagine St. Gabriel blowing his trumpet, And with that celestial sound, all sadness dissolves, every block breaks, all darkness fades away. You are being renewed, beloved soul. Heaven also asks for a gesture of gratitude. Before you sleep tonight, offer a small prayer of thanks. It doesn't matter if the answers have arrived yet or not. Give thanks as if you've already received them, because faith gives thanks beforehand, and that gratitude makes even more room for miracles to happen. Beloved soul, this is just the first part of what the archangels have for you. Saint Michael and Saint Gabriel brought not just promises, but decrees from heaven. And in the upcoming parts of this prayer, even deeper insights will be released into your life, touching areas you never even imagined needed restoration. Beloved soul, the presence of the archangels continues to radiate over you like a cloak of light that warms and comforts. Saint Michael stands firm at your right, his flaming sword raised, warding off any evil that might try to approach. Saint Gabriel is at your left, holding his golden trumpet, announcing that good news is already on its way. They not only walk beside you, but also prepare the ground so you can move forward without fear, with confidence and hope. Feel in this moment that each breath you take is a renewing breath of the Spirit. The weight of worries begins to dissolve like mist before the sunlight. You are not alone, beloved soul. Saint Michael protects your steps, and Saint Gabriel brings you words of encouragement. Do not fear, for heaven has already decreed your triumph. Now imagine a grand celestial room adorned with shimmering crystals and golden stained glass that reflect sacred love. In the center of this room, there's a radiant throne, and before it are open books. St. Gabriel approaches these books and shows you a page that bears your name. On this page are written promises of prosperity, healing, and peace. St. Michael raises his sword and seals this promise, ensuring that nothing can prevent what is already written for you. Beloved soul, how many times have you thought you didn't have the strength to continue? How many times did you feel the path was too long and the struggles too heavy? The angels are here to say, every step you've taken has been seen, every effort has been recognized, and nothing will be in vain. You are being strengthened now to gather the fruits of peace and abundance. Before we proceed, write this declaration in the comments. I claim the prosperity and new paths from the archangels. Now, this act of faith isn't just symbolic, it's a spiritual gesture that aligns your words with heaven's will. Beloved soul, there's a spiritual exercise the angels ask you to do today. Take a piece of paper and write down what you wish to leave behind. Pains, fears, anxieties. Then fold that paper and spiritually hand it to St. Michael. Visualize him burning those words with his flaming sword, transforming all pain into light. Next, see St. Gabriel writing on another golden scroll, new words for you, healing, prosperity, love, new paths. This prophetic act makes room for miracles to happen. St. Michael now places a sky blue cloak over your shoulders, a symbol of protection and courage. St. Gabriel places a white rose in your hands, a symbol of peace and purity. These spiritual gifts aren't just symbols, they are signs that your life is being marked by heaven for a new stage. Beloved soul, perhaps you still feel the echo of painful memories, of words that hurt, of situations that left their mark. But the angels say these scars are healing. St. Michael passes his sword over you, severing every tie of pain, and St. Gabriel breathes the breath of renewal upon you. What once felt heavy now becomes light. Now, type your lucky number for today in the comments. 3. Write it like this. I welcome the angel's energy. My lucky number is 3 and I am blessed. This simple act is a spiritual key that unlocks unseen doors. Beloved soul, the angels also ask you to share this message with at least 2 people. This act multiplies the blessing, because when you spread light, that light returns to you, multiplied in your own life. If this message resonated with you, please also like this post and subscribe to the channel. These small actions are part of a greater aim to bring hope to thousands of others who also need to hear the angel's message. Now picture a crystal staircase before you. Each step you take is lit by angelic torches. Saint Michael ascends ahead of you, making sure no obstacle blocks your path. Saint Gabriel climbs beside you, declaring at each step, victory, peace, prosperity, healing. When you reach the top of this staircase, you'll find yourself before a window open to a new horizon, and beyond, you'll see a vast, fertile field, ready for harvest. This sight is heaven confirming that abundance is already making its way into your life. Beloved soul, before we conclude this moment, place your hand on your chest and softly say, I am loved, I am protected, I am prosperous. These words echo in the spiritual world as a decree, and Saint Michael and Saint Gabriel respond, so it shall be. But understand this, what's coming is even greater. This was just the second part of the prayer, and in the upcoming sections, deeper insights will be shared with you. Get ready, because the best is yet to come. Beloved soul, and keep breathing deeply and feel heaven drawing near. Saint Michael stands with his sword raised, gleaming like sacred fire, as Saint Gabriel holds his golden trumpet, ready to announce your triumph. The two form an inseparable pair in this period of your life. Michael, the protector who wards off evil, and Gabriel, the messenger who brings good tidings. Now, picture yourself in a celestial room, adorned with crystal columns and a floor that reflects like a mirror of pure water. As you step into this room, you realize you're not alone. Choirs of angels sing in harmony, filling the space with a gentle melody that soothes your soul. Saint Michael stands before you, like someone guarding a precious treasure, and that treasure is you. Saint Gabriel, by his side, holds a scroll where it's written, you were born to thrive, you were born to live in peace, you were born to be happy. Beloved soul, how many times have you doubted yourself, believing you weren't worthy of so many blessings? How many times did you feel you had no strength left to go on? Heaven is here to correct that perspective. You are a beloved child, an heir to promises, chosen to live a full life. No hardship can change this, because the word written about you comes directly from God. Now, before we continue, write this decree in the comments. I claim the victory and prosperity the archangels bring me. By writing it, you not only declare your faith, but also create room for the angels to intensify their work in your life. Beloved soul, close your eyes and visualize a golden key in your hands. This key was given to you by Saint Gabriel, and it unlocks doors that were shut. It could be the door to a job, a restored relationship, healing, or even an old dream that seemed impossible. Now see Saint Michael using his sword to clear away all obstacles before that door. Nothing will stop you from opening it. As you hold that key, Saint Gabriel blows his trumpet, and the sound echoes throughout your entire life, clearing paths, illuminating decisions, and attracting good news. Heaven is proclaiming, your time has come, beloved soul. What was held back will be released, and what seemed lost will be restored. Beloved soul, perhaps you've experienced periods of silence when it seemed God wasn't answering. But the angels indicate that silence is also an answer. It was in the quiet that blessings were being prepared. It was in the quiet that battles were being won in the unseen realm. Today, that silence transforms into a declaration of victory. Now type your lucky number for today in the comments. 5. Write it like this. I welcome the angel's energy. My lucky number is 5 and I'm blessed. This number signifies grace and multiplication. Beloved soul, the angels ask you to do something practical today. Take a glass of water, hold it in your hands, and ask Saint Michael and Saint Gabriel to bless that water. Drink it with faith, believing that every drop is a seed of healing, prosperity, and renewal entering your body and soul. This simple act will be a point of connection with the sacred. Saint Michael, at this very moment, covers your home with his mantle of protection. No opposing energy can remain where he places his presence. St. Gabriel breathes good news over your family, bringing harmony to relationships, opening doors for reconciliation, and sowing hope. Beloved soul, if this prayer has touched your heart, share this message with someone who needs it. This act is like planting a seed in fertile ground. The harvest returns to you, multiplied in the form of blessings. And make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave your like, because these actions strengthen this prayer chain and help the angel's message reach even more people around the world. Now, picture a crystal clear spring before you. This spring flows endlessly, and every drop is a new blessing that heaven pours into your life. Health, joy, prosperity, peace. Saint Michael places his sword over this spring, ensuring it never runs dry. Saint Gabriel takes a golden chalice, fills it from this spring, and hands it to you, saying, "Drink, for this is the chalice of abundance." Beloved soul, spiritually drink from this water now. Feel renewed, strengthened, healed. What once felt heavy becomes light. What once was lacking becomes fullness. What once was pain becomes joy. This is the Archangel's promise to you. But know this is just the beginning. The Archangels still have more insights for your life. And in the upcoming parts of this prayer, you'll discover how heaven is aligning every detail of your future so that nothing fails. Beloved soul, imagine now that you are in an immense celestial garden. The air is pure, the flowers have colors your eyes have never seen on earth, and each petal seems to radiate its own light. The fragrance is gentle and brings calm to the soul. It is in this sacred place that Saint Michael and Saint Gabriel walk beside you. Saint Michael, with his shining armor, raises his flaming sword and declares, "Nothing can touch you without first passing through sacred protection." Saint Gabriel holds a golden book, and each page he opens uncovers a promise from heaven for your life. Beloved soul, this scene isn't just a symbol, but a spiritual reality. It shows that you are guarded, chosen, and upheld by God's hand. No evil can prevail, no injustice can remain. Saint Michael is already fighting for you. Saint Gabriel is already announcing your triumph. Perhaps you're going through struggles that seem endless, health issues, emotional pain, financial worries. Maybe you look around and feel alone in these battles. But today, heaven makes it clear to you, you are not alone. Celestial warriors walk beside you, ready to fight and declare your liberation. Now, before we move on, write this decree in the comments. I am light, I am peace, I am prosperous. This action spiritually confirms your choice to align your mind, body, and spirit with heaven's abundance. Beloved soul, the angels ask you to do a spiritual exercise right now. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and picture all your worries as stones you carry in a bag. Now see Saint Michael taking that bag and burning all those stones with his fiery sword. See Saint Gabriel filling your empty hands with white and golden flowers, symbols of purity, love, and prosperity. This spiritual act signifies the exchange heaven is making, removing burdens and filling your life with celestial gifts. Saint Michael now covers you with a blue cloak, bringing courage and steadfastness. Saint Gabriel wraps you in a golden cloak, bringing prosperity and good news. Together, they form an impenetrable shield around you. Beloved soul, how many times have you tried to forgive, yet still felt the weight of resentment? The angels ask you to perform this act of liberation today. Take a piece of paper and write down the names of those who have hurt you, including your own name, if there's something you still blame yourself for. Then, spiritually, hand this paper to Saint Michael. With his sword, he will sever every bond of pain. Saint Gabriel will breathe upon these names, bringing reconciliation and peace. Forgiveness opens doors to prosperity because it removes spiritual blockages that hinder abundance from entering your life. Now type your lucky number for today in the comments. 2. Write it like this: I receive the angel's energy. My lucky number is 2, and I am blessed. This number brings balance and unity, confirming that heaven is aligning all areas of your life. Beloved soul, share this message with 2 people you care about. Spreading this light is like lighting candles in a grand temple. The more light that spreads, the stronger the flame becomes. When you bring hope to someone, that same hope returns to you, multiplied. If this message resonated with you, please like and subscribe to this channel. These simple actions strengthen this prayer chain and help thousands of others also receive the angel's touch. Beloved soul, now imagine a large tree before you. Its roots are deep, its branches reach to the sky, and its fruits are sweet and plentiful. This tree represents your life when it is grounded in God and supported by the archangels. Saint Michael protects its roots, so nothing can destroy them. Saint Gabriel blows gentle winds over its branches, so new fruits emerge in abundance. This tree is you, rooted, strengthened, and blessed. Beloved soul, place your hand over your heart and declare, I am this blessed tree, and I will bear much fruit of peace and prosperity. This declaration seals your faith before heaven, but that's not all. The angels show that a new phase is about to begin in your life. Something unexpected, yet specially prepared, is coming your way. It's like a surprise from heaven, a gift arriving at just the right moment, bringing joy and comfort. Get ready, because the message continues in the next moments of this prayer, and it will touch your soul even more deeply. Beloved soul, the archangels continue to shower blessings upon your life. Saint Michael, with his flaming sword, stands firm behind you, ensuring that nothing and no one can steal the peace heaven has already ordained for your soul. Saint Gabriel, with his gentle and harmonious voice, approaches and announces, good news is already on its way, new paths are opening up, and prosperity is already arriving like a river of living waters. Now, imagine yourself before a grand celestial table. Upon it are golden goblets, fresh fruits, and fragrant flowers. This table has been specially prepared for you, beloved soul. Saint Michael stands beside it, protecting every detail so nothing can be taken from you. Saint Gabriel places a chalice full of golden light before you and says, drink, for this chalice is the abundance heaven has prepared for you. Beloved soul, this vision confirms that you have not been forgotten. Even on the quietest days, when it seemed nothing was happening, the angels were working on your behalf. The seeds you planted in tears are now blossoming into blessings. Before we continue, write this declaration in the comments. I am light, I am peace, I am prosperity. This act, besides strengthening your faith, opens up paths in the spiritual world that were blocked. Beloved soul, the angels ask you to do an exercise today. Pray for someone you know is facing struggles. Place that person in your spiritual hands and entrust them to Saint Michael and Saint Gabriel. Saint Michael will be the guardian of that life, and Saint Gabriel will proclaim victory and good news for them. When you intercede for someone, you create space for heaven to intercede even more for you. At this moment, Saint Michael places a crown of blue and golden light upon your head. This crown symbolizes dignity, honor, and victory. You are not forgotten or invisible, beloved soul. You are seen, chosen, and valued by heaven. Saint Gabriel blows a gentle wind over you, carrying away worries and filling your soul with hope. Take a deep breath and feel this wind now. It removes old anxieties, heals emotional wounds, and renews your courage to move forward. Beloved soul, every part of your being is being touched by this angelic energy. Your mind is being enlightened, your heart is being healed, and your body is being strengthened. Now, type your lucky number for today in the comments. 9. Write it like this. I receive the angel's energy. My lucky number is 9, and I am blessed. This number brings fullness and completion, as if heaven is saying that one cycle is ending and another is beginning. full of abundance and peace. Beloved soul, if this message is already touching your life, share it with two people you care about. This action is like lighting two candles on an altar. The flame multiplies and illuminates everyone's path even more. Also, be grateful. Gratitude is a powerful key. Even if the miracle hasn't fully come to pass yet, give thanks as if it already has. Because gratitude opens doors that remained closed. And make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. These simple actions help spread this word of faith even further, so other souls can also receive the comfort and hope you are receiving now. Beloved soul, St. Michael shows me that your life is about to take a turn. What seemed impossible will be placed before you as a testament. St. Gabriel confirms by saying, "Heaven has already decreed it, and when heaven decrees, nothing can stop it." Now close your eyes and place your hand over your heart. Repeat softly, "I accept the crown of victory the archangels have placed upon me." Feel this crown not just in your mind, but throughout your entire being, bringing confidence, dignity, and strength. Beloved soul, do not doubt you are a beloved child, and heaven has already moved in your favor. What is coming will be so surprising that even those who doubted you will recognize God's hand in your life. Beloved soul, feel right now how the atmosphere around you completely changes. It's as if a gentle breeze passes through the room, bringing freshness, peace, and hope. This breeze is the breath of angels. Saint Michael, the warrior of light, stands before you as a living shield, firm and unbeatable. St. Gabriel, the celestial messenger, walks beside you with a tender smile and a golden trumpet in his hands. They are not just approaching, they are already present in this moment with you, making it unique, sacred, and transformative. Beloved soul, perhaps you felt your life was stagnant, that things were slow to happen. But the angels say nothing was in vain. All the waiting time was preparation. St. Michael has been fighting battles you haven't even seen. St. Gabriel has been holding on to good news for just the right moment. And that moment is now. Picture a mountain in front of you. It looks too tall, too hard to climb. But when you look closely, you notice angels scattered along the path, lighting the way and guiding your steps. St. Michael goes ahead with his sword, clearing away rocks and thorns. St. Gabriel walks beside you, singing songs of triumph. When you reach the top of that mountain, the view is breathtaking. A horizon full of possibilities, an open sky, a prosperous future filled with blessings. Before we go on, type this declaration in the comments: "I release the past and welcome the angels' new paths." By writing it, you're not just stating it, you're making that decision real in the spiritual world. Beloved soul, the angels ask you to do something special today. Take a moment of quiet and pray, giving thanks for everything that has already happened in your life. Gratitude is a powerful key because it unlocks doors that stayed shut. Giving thanks even before you see the miracle is a sign of faith, and faith moves heaven. St. Michael right now places his hand on your head and declares freedom. He removes every burden of fear, every memory of defeat, every energy that still tried to steal your peace. St. Gabriel places a lit torch in your hands. This torch represents hope, illumination, and direction. Even if the path seems dark, this flame will guide your steps. Beloved soul, close your eyes and hold this torch in your spirit. See how the light illuminates not just what's in front of you, but also what's inside you. Every inner shadow is dispelled, every doubt loses its power, hope grows, confidence blossoms, and the certainty that you are not alone becomes even stronger. Now, type your lucky number for today in the comments. 4. Write it like this: "I receive the energy of the angels. My lucky number is 4 and I am blessed." This number represents stability, security, and firm foundations. It's as if heaven is saying, you are safe, your feet are on solid ground. Beloved soul, the angels also ask you to share this prayer with two people you care about. By doing so, you not only spread light, but also become an instrument of hope for those who need it. And heaven always rewards those who share love. If this prayer is touching your life, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to this channel. This helps us continue bringing messages of faith and hope to more people around the world. Now, imagine you enter a celestial temple. In the center of this temple is an altar made of pure gold. On the altar, an eternal flame shines brightly. Saint Michael approaches this altar and plunges his sword into the flame, declaring, "All evil that tried to rise against you is being burned away now." Saint Gabriel, at the same time, blows on this flame, and from it, sparks emerge, descending upon you as endless blessings. Beloved soul, each spark that touches you brings something new: healing, an answer, an opportunity, a triumph. You feel your soul filling with life, your heart with joy, and your mind with peace. This is confirmation that your life is entering a season of abundance. But the angels say, there's still more. There's a final insight that will be delivered in the next part of this prayer, an insight that will seal all promises and confirm that the best is yet to come. Beloved soul, we've reached the deepest part of this prayer, and the angels ask you to open not just your ears, but also your heart. Saint Michael and Saint Gabriel are here, side by side, bringing insights that can completely change your life. This is the moment when heaven joins earth to give you the keys to new directions, healing and prosperity. Imagine right now that you are standing before a celestial gateway. This gateway glows with golden and silver colors, a mix of light that seems to dance before you. Saint Michael, with his flaming sword, stands to your right and declares, "No opposing force can stop you from crossing this gateway." Saint Gabriel, with his golden trumpet, positions himself to your left and proclaims, "Good news is already coming your way. This is your time." Beloved soul, the angels show that many of the obstacles you faced were not just natural, but also spiritual. There were invisible chains trying to slow your progress. Today, those chains are being broken. Saint Michael cuts each one with his sword of celestial fire. He not only cuts them, but also seals them, so they can never form again. Meanwhile, Saint Gabriel blows his trumpet, and from that sound, waves of energy surge into your mind and heart. These waves bring clarity, direction, and new ideas. Perhaps you were confused, unsure which decision to make. Perhaps you were tired, without the strength to start over. But today, you receive a complete renewal from heaven. Beloved soul, close your eyes for an instant and see yourself crossing the gateway. As you cross it, you feel something change within you. The weight is gone, the anguish disappears, fear dissolves, and in its place, peace, confidence, and joy emerge. It's as if a new life has begun at this very moment. Before you continue, type this powerful sentence in the comments: "I cross the angel's gateway to my victory and prosperity." By writing it, you are declaring in the spiritual world that you have already entered a new phase of your life. Beloved soul, the angels reveal that this gateway leads not only to material blessings, but also to emotional and spiritual blessings. Many wounds of your soul are being healed now. Wounds caused by harsh words, by rejections, by losses, by moments of loneliness. Saint Michael touches each of these wounds with his blue light, bringing restoration. Saint Gabriel breathes hope into your heart, making love blossom where there was once pain. And here's something very important: forgiveness. Beloved soul, the angels ask you to release any resentment you might still be holding on to, not because the person who hurt you deserves it, but because you deserve to live in peace. Type in the comments, "I forgive and let go, and I choose to live in peace." This simple act has immense spiritual power. Saint Michael smiles at you and says, "Nothing can stop someone who walks in peace and truth." Saint Gabriel adds, "The good news you're waiting for is already on its way." Beloved soul, the angels also bring a promise. Doors will open in the coming days, and they won't be small doors, but great opportunities that will mark your life. It could be an answer you've been waiting for a long time, an unexpected reunion, or a financial resource that appears from where you least expect it. Heaven is moving situations in your favor. Now the angels ask you to receive your lucky number for today. 7. This number symbolizes perfection, spirituality, and completion. Type in the comments, I receive the energy of the angels. My lucky number is 7, and I am blessed. Beloved soul, you are not just hearing a prayer. You are participating in a special gathering. Saint Michael and Saint Gabriel didn't come by chance. They came because your soul called out, because your faith beckoned, because heaven heard your heart. And now the angels ask you to do one last spiritual practice in this prayer. Place your hands over your heart. Breathe deeply and say aloud, I accept the new paths the angels have opened for me. I am prosperous. I am blessed. I am healed. Beloved soul, this declaration seals all the blessings received here. It's like spiritually signing a contract with heaven, confirming that you accept everything that has been poured into your life. If this message touched your soul, share it with 2 people you care about. By doing so, you will be a channel of light for them. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel to keep getting powerful angelic messages and prayers like this. If you'd like, you can also support us with the Super Thanks button, helping to keep this spirit of faith and hope alive. Dear soul, the angels end this prayer by saying, what you've been through so far is nothing compared to what's coming. Your best is still ahead.